I don't know. This is something new with the setup. We're going live on your phone. I don't know. They changed something here. Makeup tutorial. Oh, Velo did a makeup tutorial. It's a lot going on. I'm not gonna be here too long. Try not to do this long. We do a mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay. Oh, I am more sure. Okay, good. Testing, testing, 1 2 3. Okay, good. Hello, everyone. It is I, the Queen before you. Reacts, Mrs. M, aka Angelic Warrior 37. How you guys are doing today on this Thursday afternoon? Um, ooh, damn, feedback. Hey, Smooth Carter, how are you? I see it's a lot going on, y'all. You like my work on. Now, see why you gonna take credit for that. Now, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. There, he just jumped right into it. Ooh, you see what happened a little bit? Child, I've been seeing that shit show for the past couple of days now. And yeah. I'ma get into that. Child. Look at my wall post receipts. Your wall post receipts. Okay. Let me go there. Go to channel. Now see why you don't be sharing my stuff out, Smooth Carter. Well, anyways. Oh, you get all around. Oh, okay. 5 hours ago. Stop lying. You've been hit by Smooth Carter. We remove or restricted your content. You reported. Well, Rick Reed showed the same receipt. He been striking too. Look like most of y'all strikes been going through. Mm-hmm. Got let me see. I got you. You better go out. But I do content every day. I do content every day, even though I'm just saying. Even though sometimes it be my gaming content, I'm just saying though. I have tons of content on this channel. Okay. Anyways, even though I'm not in no particular sector, but that's okay. You rather share particular sector content. I get it. I get it. Because I'm not in those sectors. But I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm gonna talk about it. I got the ones even one said he had one more. I just shared you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Mr. Carter, you. And thank you for my roses. Who else came in here? So, what's up, Tinny? Hi, how are you? Welcome to my stream. Um, I don't even know how to begin because, child, I've been in the clouds over there around there where that drunken, unemployed person over there by the name of Lemon on this backup because his main channel is kaput, gone, it vanished. It said YouTube said nope, goodbye. So his channel, his money went bye bye in the air. So he's trying to rebuild on his backup. Okay. And I had to play some games to exercise my brain because, baby, sitting through that bullshit in that roller coaster ride would turn your brain into soup. Especially with that whole him and the Mrs. Lemon storyline. Like, I thought that was dead. I thought that shit was dead. It's just a sick scene to watch. That's all. It was a lot going on. Oh, I see it's about to be going. He's paranoid now, child. He telling something he deleted, but I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that because it was a live I watched today that broke down everything, honey. And let me see. Let me recap some of the stuff that I saw. You can hear it off and on though, because I was in the clouds streaming my game, and you could kind of like hear them in the background. I know Vampire Dude, which honestly I think Vampire Dude came from Resto people. I'm sorry, but everything about that dude screams Resto. I could be wrong, but I think he comes from Resto Group. I'm telling you. That weird group over there. He's come on now. He just pops up out of nowhere. Mm-mm. Nope. He was sent over there. If you notice, everybody Resto sent over there to him, they always stay on camera. They've been trained. Make sure you stay on camera because those people over there in that sector, they don't really show themselves. So make sure you show yourself on camera, okay? Y'all remember Mel, that lady Mel, Mary Poppins? Yeah. Her and that other one. The other one, the school thief, the one that stole out of the school or whatever. You noticed that when they first came over there, they'll stay on camera. They'll stay on camera the whole time. Nah, he seemed like he doing the same thing. He got his man bun up. One minute he got a hat on. Next minute he's playing around with his hair and shit like that. They've been conditioned and trained to fucking do that shit, yo. I'm telling you. It's a whole conspiracy behind that. So Vampire Dude, I guess, is invited to Vegas, and he talking about taking a train to Vegas. And they like say, what now? Taking a train. I think it's like a 2-day ride or something, all the way from Pennsylvania to Vegas. I said, okay, that means he probably would have to go leave early to meet up with them. So he gets to talk about how he a felon and how he gonna take his blinky blink pow pow with him and shit. I say, wait a minute, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Now keep in mind, I think one of the people that's supposed to be going works for NYPD or some shit like that. You mean to tell me this dude admitted to being a felon and owning a firearm? These are the people that this drunk is inviting to Vegas. The dude says he's a vampire that met Dracula that drinks blood, who's now a tarot card reader. He showed a whole bunch of stacks of money the other day. Um, Somebody claimed it could be prop money. I don't know. Meanwhile, he's like cold in his attic, and now he's going to Vegas on a train, and he gonna carry his blinky bleak pow pow in fears of something might pop off. Oh, I don't know these people. I'm paranoid. I'm like, then why go anywhere? And instead of the drunk saying, "Okay, I'm gonna have to uninvite you because you're doing too much. You're talking about you paranoid and you're a felon and you carrying your blinky bleep pow pow with you and stuff like that on the trip." Instead of saying you're uninvited, he trying to politely say, "Well, maybe you should stay home." Child, please. Anyways, and if he's a vampire, couldn't he just bite somebody motherfucking neck off? He won't need a gun. I'm just saying. Could he just bite somebody to protect himself? The hell's going on here? Anyways, let's see. And then I'm trying to remember everything that was going, because that was like what, a 10, 11 hour live. Shit, I fell asleep. But before I fell asleep, I know he told the penguin lady to leave him the F alone and don't contact him. And she showed no set up there on that damn link. And he ignored her half the night. I don't know. I'm like, is this a play? Is this like what's going on? One minute she going around saying he's so nice outside of this. He's so gentle and nice. And he's a nice guy. The next, he's this abusive alcoholic. Like, who is the real? You know that song with the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up. The real Slim Shady. Who is the real Lemon? Will the real Lemon please stand up? Cause they keep saying he's totally different off of YouTube. Like, what going on? What was? And now he got these people on his neck waiting. They already took one channel. About to take another one. Smooth Carter. Smooth Carter is one of them. I know there's some others. And then Rick did a live, break it down some shit, even down to what's going on with the Vegas trip, child. Cause y'all remember back a couple of years ago, they had the show. They was trying to do this, bring the beef sector together, certain players in the beef sector, and they was trying to do this little reality show based on the beef sector that they trying to pitch it to like regular television and stuff. Like maybe Zeus would have picked it up. I don't know. And as soon they would have picked it up, that they would have got paid a some arrangement it was. Now the first show, I don't know if y'all remember with that Hutchinson lady, the home invader. The first one was in the DMV. It wasn't in Atlanta. The very first one launched in the DMV. They had a gathering somewhere. And that's when they did, I think, a video, and uh, Mrs. Hutchinson started going off about different things. And then you see Sean, like the puppet master he is, had his crown on, giggling, giggling the whole fucking time. Now that was after she claimed she wanted to fight Sean. Y'all remember she talking about fighting him and unaliving his ass and shit when she was on medic mode. Well, anyway, I guess they decided to call the truth that time. That was the first show when it was in the DMV somewhere, like the Baltimore, Virginia, Maryland area, somewhere around there. That's where the first one launched, and it was like one video, um, or was it a few? I don't know. And then I think the second one was in Atlanta. The third one was in Florida. The last one. That folks just got tired. Anyway, so the producer name is Ty, right? She's from that group. black girl from back in the day. And I think didn't Michael Jackson that record label? I'm thinking about. I might be thinking about another group. Because remember when Michael Jackson had a record label back then. Yeah, she was in that group, Black Girl. I'm the '90s girl. Show me some respect. She was part of that group. So she sponsored the whole show. She was the producer. Now, according to Rick Reed, he said that Lemon told him round there in the Discords when they was talking privately off YouTube, because he don't really fuck with Lemon like that. He only knew him by ways of Sour Patch, okay? You know. So when they got to talking, he said Lemon told him that, the Vegas trip for last year, and they was talking about this sponsor this and sponsor that. He said Lemon told him that Ty was the sponsor, the same producer of the show, that she was actually the sponsor. And I was like, oh, and I think someone may have mentioned that she could have been, but I think Shaw said she wasn't. Child. So he said Heyman said that she's the sponsor. And she's sponsoring this trip or whatever. Baby, I don't know, child. So he did like a whole breakdown of that and all these makeup. So now Ness don't made up. I don't know. The live is gone. But last night Ness was over there and her lemon made up again. Okay. And she's supposed to be going to Vegas again. And he keeps saying, oh, she wanted to go. From what I recall, he asked her, did she want to go? And she kind of like hesitated for a minute, like, I'll go. She said she'll go if someone pay her way, if someone sponsors her. She's not going to pay out of pocket to go to Vegas. So it seemed like everybody he claimed that wanted to go on his trip, I don't know. I think it's a bit different. When people drink, their perceptions is a little different. It's more like he was asking them versus they was like, oh, can I go on your trip? I don't think they was like raising their hand and excited about going on this trip. You got vampire felons coming along with blinkies and all these different other people. You got people that don't want to be filmed, want to show up. You got other folks that be doing way too much, doing like clicking links, doing IRLs. They want to bring their women along, and then they want to bring their cousins and them along. Hey, Diane from Brooklyn, how are you? So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna play out, man. Oh my gosh, one big mess, and it's in February. That's like 2 months from now. A lot could happen in 2 months. So now they saying that I ain't check him out yet because I'm not subscribed to him. I'm just hearing people talking that Shakim's supposed to do a live about this going whatever. So yeah, she's supposed to be going. He's excited about it. I said, but she said all this like last time she didn't have a good time with him. Saying that he was clumsy, he was like an ogre, he was child. The way he was creeping around her room was a little bit strange and creepy though. Like y'all remember when they had the Vegas trip and Ness would go live and do her makeup and talk to her people, whatever like that. And he was always creeping around the room. He was always wanting to go in the room for something. Like I thought that shit was weird. Like he was always creeping around the room for something. I'm like, shit, he be going live too. They had to make him go live. He just did not want to go live when he was there. They had to like, well, why don't you go live? You are a content creator now. Y'all remember that? They used to have to make him go live. But anyway, um, and then talking about what they gonna do when they get there and shit like that. That's a bore. Just like last time. It's like let it be a surprise. You know what I mean? Just let it be a surprise. But what else? Child, it was a lot going on. Then I don't even know how many times old girl done went over there. Some people just don't get when they're not wanted somewhere. Like I don't know. Like if you're not wanted somewhere, instead of staying away, they tend to stick around. Like I don't know if people just maybe they just love abuse so much, or child, I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. What's going on with old girl? But it's like it's becoming tiring to watch. Actually, it's like I ain't got no other storylines, nothing else, like nothing else. Then they keep talking about her new boo. Then they like, oh, he. I guess she said they was going to him, delivering messages to him, saying that she's lying. And then I remember he kept saying, "Yo, you a liar. You got caught in lies." I'm like, "But you been knew that for the past year now. How many times you gonna keep calling her a liar? You already know that about the woman. You already know she's crazy and psychotic. But yet she's on your panels every night. What's the point? Like, and you already know this stuff about her. And is anything going to be done about it? Fuck no. He just want content. That's it. And if I ain't, I know how you can't see the live once again is gone. Oh, that's another thing. Rick said when he struck the live. According to Smooth Carter said he struck them too, and they both got notifications saying that the channel pretty much got removed. Um, when Rick posted it, right, he said that like not too long after that, Lemon posted that he deleted it. Try again. Say I deleted the live. Try again. But it's like he's acting like he's winning, but you're actually not because now you're losing watch hours. And then if you do get strikes, you're not going to be monetized. If you try to apply for monetization, it's not happening. They're going to block that shit. Because now you got all these damn strikes on your channel. They ain't finna monetize you. Because he's trying to get monetized on that channel. I'm like, after losing another one like that, I don't know. But yeah, I was hoping and praying that they could hold off just a little bit, at least until around the holidays, so we could see like what's going on. So folks can get some content in, some commentary in, or whatever like that, and then let them do what they do. I was hoping they was gonna let them live just a little longer, so everybody could get something going on. Because there be a lot going on in those live streams to talk about. But now he's doing these streams and deleting them. They're for nothing. Now he say he's getting cash apps to go live. But if he ain't got no channel or he ain't gonna have no motivation to start a channel, who gonna pay him? Who's gonna pay an unemployed alcoholic in their 30s living under his mama roof? Who's gonna pay a man like for nothing. No channel, what he gonna do? He barely do anything on his own channel. He let everybody else do the work. He just let everybody on a panel and let everybody else do the work for him. Right? He always said they work for me. So if you don't got no channel, what you paying him for? What, companionship on fucking Discord? How long that's gonna last? It's not gonna hit the same way as those AdSense checks. Unless he has a very generous sponsor, okay? Unless he gonna sell off his deep pics to these older women that's willing to pay him. See, you willing to do that shit. So strange things for change around there, around the ways of Discord. Who gonna pay him to do nothing? I damn sure wouldn't. I wouldn't give him rent, let alone money. But if they want to do that, I mean, that's on them. They want to waste money like that. Huh. But yeah, yeah, it looked like how the Moati is falling. And if you watched his live yesterday, his energy changed up from the time when he went live again on his backup after losing his channel. He was on edge. He was kind of like, he was humbled down a little bit. But yesterday, he was back to his old self. He was back to his arrogant ways. He even said, I don't know if he said it to Lolo or somebody on the panel. He said, they can't strike me. This is my channel. I said, what? He was like saying some weird shit, some weird ass stuff. They can't strike me. This is my channel. I say, they can't strike you. So yesterday, you could tell he been drinking. Like when he be gone for a while, he come back. Of course, Penguin Lady was up there, right? He disappeared. He came back, and he started calling her all kinds of old sluts and child. The verbal abuse just got worse. When he leaves and he paused for a moment and he come back, that means he's drinking. Okay. He's gumping up some of that teleport or whatever the fuck he got, whatever liquor he got, in his home. He's drinking because he'll come back. His voice will change up. Them S's gets a little longer, when he's drunk. The S's drags out a little bit longer, like a snake. So he start calling her a slut. He start talking about how tomorrow he gonna get his headphones and he's gonna really drag her and stuff like that. And she act like she was about to be in tears. So I think that Paulette hit the link and had to tell him, and respectfully tell him, like, listen, by the way you're talking to her is coming off like you're an abuser. You might not want to approach, her that way, in that way. You know what I mean? You're coming off like some type of abuser. I hate to say this here, but he been doing it. He been doing he child. That's just a bit too late. And he don't listen to nobody. He doesn't give a fuck about your advice. It's in one ear, out the fucking other. It's a waste to try to advise him of anything. At this point now, you just have to watch him crumble until that channel go poof, be gone. And he'll probably go back to hitting links, go from panel to panel, channel to channel. You'll see him back over there on Sir Kings again. Um, yeah. Started from the bottom, now we here, and it looked like he's dropping right back to the bottom again. The way this is going. So what he gonna do? Do all these long ass live streams and delete them? That's dumb. If he was smart, um, on StreamYard they store your live streams. If he was smart, while he deleting them, he would upload them on an external hard drive. He would be saving them, and then he could delete them off his StreamYard. You could upload your stuff on from StreamYard. You could do it on YouTube too, but you could upload your live streams right directly from StreamYard. So being that he be doing them long ass live, since he got all that money, he could pay for extra storage in the StreamYard, right? Enough time for him to he could download them on his personal hard drive, get like 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte of memories. That'll hold a lot of storage. Okay. Put all the live streams on your storage, and you could even put it in the cloud on the Google Drive, and then you could delete it and have room for more stuff. And then if you want, you could put it on another channel if you want to, and just keep it on private. You can keep it on private, you know. Just store it over there on another channel. I'm just saying, there's ways around that shit, but he's lazy, so he ain't finna do all that. He's lazy as fuck. Remember I told y'all before, you got the real and then you got the imposters. Now the imposters seem like, yeah, they seem successful and stuff like that, but keep watching. They usually don't last long. They start burning all these damn bridges, especially bridges of people that's helping them. And then look, now the people that was helping protecting his channel initially, you notice they backing off from him now. They backing off from him. They still around trying to support, but they backing off. See, all this knowledge, he is losing out. Listen, and me, I don't, child. He called me a bitch and called himself blocking me. So, oh well. I was trying to give him advice back then too, and one ear out the other. No, I'm gonna save my knowledge for my fucking self. I'm gonna preserve that for myself and the people that want to learn, will to learn. He's lazy. The Bible said, don't cast your pearls before swine. You got to be careful who you offer your gifts to. You can't share your gifts to anybody because they'll trample over you, over your gifts, and then tear you apart. Okay, you gotta use discernment on who to share your gifts and share your knowledge to. You can't share it with everybody. Jesus tried to tell folks, you can't be nice to everybody and share your knowledge with everyone now. You got to be cautious of that because you're going to hurt yourself at the end. Don't know how you feel about Pizarro. That troll and Tracy don't like him. Um, Pizza because of me out too. Child, Pizza's a troll. I feel nothing for her. She a troll. I'm old school, baby. Usually, the old school. I mean, I've been around a long time. Trolls stayed in their place, and that was in the chats or in the comment section. Okay. Now trolls have a voice since the live streaming started. Trolls has a voice now. Trolls are on top now. But trolls' moves are limited, you see. They're usually successful off the back of other people. Hmm. So If you're paying attention, they're like, oh, this troll got so many numbers, please. They're recycled numbers from somebody else. Okay? Don't be fooled. Now the troll, this particular troll, she got backing. Sean supports her. Sean supports her heavy, especially when he didn't like Fabi. Because I was over there on his Patreon like a couple of years ago, and all he did was share her videos. And truth be told, there was some of his people was tired. They was like, we don't want to watch her. Can y'all like? Cause they ain't like how she talks and shit like that. They couldn't take that. To them, I guess she sound too ignorant. They're like, nah, we don't want to fucking watch her. Like, why you keep sharing her? We don't want to watch her. All he did was share her the troll, her stuff. He was really, really trying to push her ahead and make her like the top person in the beefing sector. So, and try to push Fabi down, which they eventually, by ways of Johnny Mac, and where he been, by the way, these days. He ain't doing a fuck thing with the Fabi name. And what happened to this artist that's supposed to be named Fabi? And he was talking about doing a beef set the choir and shit. Like Johnny is a kooky crazy dude. He looked wacky. Everything about him is wacky, and they trying to put him up as some type of minister. Like where? He's a weirdo. Anyways, and then gonna trademark the name and sit on it for years and don't say nothing. It took the V lady to bring it out. Cause she probably was tired of wait, cause she knew too. She looked it up and she knew too. She knew who took the trademark. She didn't say nothing either, but I guess because he didn't say anything and he was moving too slow, she brought it out. And of course, Sean had to do that little interview with him and make the public service announcement that Sean had nothing to do with it. Please. Right? Tasha K offered her a mod stick. Girl, you know all the time. Oh, she did? Oh, okay. I ain't know Tasha K give mod stick to trolls. Child. Giving mod sticks to trolls. Is Tasha okay? I remember when Tasha K, her when she first started blowing up, she used to do like workout content, and then she used to stand up just before she had this production in her workout clothes and start talking about celebrities. She would have her little workout gear on or whatever. That's when I first watched Tasha. That was in her early years. Yeah, or to yeah, I've been around a long time. I've been around these streets a long time. To tell you some things that I can remember that I know. Child. They right though. This defense sector is in the same. Um, is it a good? It could be a good thing though because the origins wasn't so too good. It like turned left. Things started turning dark, and then it was pretty much split and divided to this side and that side. The people, I'm gonna tell you this: some of the people that claim they OGs of the beef sector, they ain't even acknowledge the beef sector until they start getting linked in with the TSCC people. They ain't even acknowledge the beef sector. Now they like, I'm beef sector. Well, like, okay, I just be looking. Oh, okay, you beef sector now. Okay. 'Cause I remember there was a time y'all ain't even motherfucking look that wet towards the direction the shit that was going on. Okay? When Sean and Spiller Boy had children, yup, that's when they had their foster kids. Yup, that's when they got along. They're foster kids. Child. Yup. And it was pretty much divided because it was like, okay, you got people that didn't like this group over here because they was wanting to muck and trolling and causing all this chaos and shit like that. You know, especially with the Larry Nelson situation. That was huge. That Larry with the daughter and the lie detector test and baby, folks was divided. They was like, we gotta let's get rid of them. This group over here. Let's get this. A lot of times the ops, like the B sector ops, whatever the people that was beefing amongst each other, there was a time they gathered together to get rid of them. They gathered together now okay, we got to push these motherfuckers out. They run them up. We got to get rid of them. And that was when 5A was running down to the police station on them. Yep, I remember that. That was the B sector. That's when beef and turned. Oh yes, yes, ran that story. Oh yeah. Well, y'all, I don't know y'all remember before they before they came at Larry Nelson. Remember he did an interview with the V lady. I don't know if people remember that. She interviewed him, and then I guess some of the women that he was going behind the scenes with the phone calls, whatever like that. Um, Came to her and was like, "Oh, he's this and he's that," and that's when everything got turned. I don't know what information they gave her, but she really can't stand that guy. She really trying to take that guy out. Even said remember they tried to put him in jail, but then she ended up in jail. Like their mission was to put this dude in jail. And there was a level of arrogance over there too. So y'all gotta learn the lesson from the past, from the OGs, like what was going on. The people that were on top at the time. Okay? Like they was like, yeah, they was running shit. They had the money. Like I think what fucked up was this is what started gravitating now. Pay attention. Some of these people call themselves OGs now. Be sector. This is from my perspective. When they interviewed Larry Nelson's daughter, and they raised $1,000 for that young woman in like one day. Over there, they did a GoFundMe and they raised $1,000. That's when everybody started gravitating over there. If y'all notice, Nicole Tyler started hanging out over there. The what's her name? The It's Hutchinson lady started hanging out over there. And then eventually Nika got pulled in over there. Remember that she interviewed her because she was trying to look for stuff against Sean. That's when she was coming at Sean too. hmm Now Nicole, I think Nicole already kind of like been in the sector already because they was fucking with her also, her job and stuff like that. But the mother two. They was pretty much doing their own thing. They didn't acknowledge the fucking sector and the denouncing. Wait, who did the denouncing? Oh, Vonnie, Connie. Oh, Vonnie Vaughn. Oh God, Tracy D. I know Tracy D was with Fabi. The denouncing. Oh yeah, because you took that white lady money. What happened was I think they did one of their Mess Express shows, and I think the V lady asked QI for some money and she ain't had it. So I think I guess to do her a favor, I guess Nika went on ahead and cashed that. But before that, she asked that white lady, what's her name? Alamander? Her name Alabama Alamander or something. That white lady that was over there. She asked her, to cash that. I think Nika asked her for some money so she could give it to QI to give to the V lady. And she told the white lady she was gonna pay her back, and she ain't never paid her back. She the lady kept going down to the Western Union, Alamander, that's her name. She kept going down to the Western Union because she kept saying, "Oh, I sent you the payment," and she'll go down there and want no payment. So I guess the lead lady got like tired of that and was like, "Nah, you can't be part of us no more because you on some fuck shit." I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I don't think that lady ever got her money back. But Nika did say that she ain't try to keep her money. And she also said if she wanted to take money from her, she could. If she wanted to get money from her, she can. I said, oh, that's what she messed up at right there. I think she probably should have kept that part to herself. Yeah, she said she wanted to get money out of that white lady. She could if she want to. She ain't gotta take it from her by being deceitful. Miss Mullins, yeah, I remember her. Ain't she showing psychic or something like that? Miss Mullins crazy. Let me stop because before she pop up like Candyman, child. But yeah, most of them OGs didn't even acknowledge the fucking music. They didn't even acknowledge the music. They did not. They did not. They didn't want nothing to do. They didn't want nothing to do with no that V lady, the TSS. They didn't want to do that until they raised that money for that young woman. That's when they start going over there. I'm telling you. That's when certain people start gravitating over there. Hmm. When they raised that money for her. And I kind of had a feeling. I could be wrong, but I think they was like, shit. I think we fucked up because now we got these people. And then some of them, remember, they had fell out with some of these OGs. And when it all came out, they were saying that, oh, so so was trying to find out who was the money person in the group, who was doing this and that. They was trying to find out how they was giving money, who was giving out the most of the money. I'm like, damn, they mighty bold asking them questions to find out where your money coming from in y'all group. A lot of times they don't want to know because they want to learn for themselves. They want to know to see how they could take you down too. In some cases. So yeah, it was that situation. It was like all these elements start come gravitating over there. Child. But see, folks like to sit up here and rewrite history and pretend this and that didn't happen and I sit back and listen to people rewrite history. Like I'm like, what? Huh? Where do you get that from? I remember when what was it Shish Trish? She was on some panel and she got to talking. Yeah, I remember when this and that happened, and they was like, you lying. She got cussed out because she sat there and lied. She was because she know these new people don't know nothing. They don't know they wasn't around 2015, 16, 17, 18. They don't know. And some people came around during the pandemic. All this fuck shit was going on way before the pandemic. I can't stand Trish. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. My introduction to her, let me tell you, she dropped down over there one night. The V lady was live, right? And she happened to drop in and chat or whatever like that. She don't introduce herself to some. Oh, she's a. She said her and her committee give out awards to top YouTubers, and you're like, huh? She came as somebody, some representative of some type of committee that give out awards to the best YouTubers and stuff. And she said she nominated the V lady. There was some other people that was nominated, but it was never no awards given. Nothing was mailed, like nothing. Like she was a weirdo. Then when they started looking into her ass, she claimed she was married to a millionaire. She claimed she owned a prison and owned all these different charity organizations. That's why when she came out and said she never owned, somebody confronted. They was like, "Didn't you say you owned a prison before?" And she said she didn't. I said, "She a motherfucking lie." Yes, she did go around saying she owned a prison and she owned these different organizations. She's a fucking weirdo. I don't respect her. I cussed her out when she dropped in my shit. See, you never know who's watching you. See, half these motherfuckers out here with these numbers, there was a time when they only had two, three people in the chat. And guess who was one of them? Me watching them. I don't say nothing. Now here they are trying to talk down the fucking people with lower numbers. Oh, I don't deal with you. You got less than 1,000 subscribers. Like, since when? Since when these motherfuckers got so arrogant? There was a time when nobody watched your motherfucking ass. But anyway, and I just sit back like, please. Just like that troll you mentioned. They say I found out she came from over there from the Sean Bradley camp. She came from Sean Bradley camp. I didn't know that. But I first saw her over there on Tracy. When Tracy wasn't always dark. Tracy, when she initially did her first, when she started her channel, she used to stay in the chats. I met her over there when Jay Wilson did his church services and stuff back then, his so-called church services. He encouraged her, daughter, do your own channel. You got so much to say. Start your own channel. So she started her own channel, okay, and she was the first one that did the beef sector news because it was so much going on. A lot of shit was happening. She would just come home from work. She used to do videos before she went live, and she would just do summaries of what was going on in that sector. So yeah, that was her start, and she used to didn't allow profanity. I don't know if y'all remember that she used to didn't allow profanity and stuff on her channel. Y'all remember that? Then eventually, she went dark. Okay. And it was like, let me back her on up. She went dark. She went dark for a long time. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's when Let's see. Now, when Tracy went dark, that's when I first saw that troll that you mentioned, that Mrs. Intel. She used to sit on Tracy's panel every night, even when she was dragging Fire Baby Shower. She used to sit on her panel every night, amening her, co-signing everything she said until they fell out. And then the troll created another channel because her original channel was about um conspiracies and stuff. And I guess nobody was really interested in that. So that didn't get a lot of views. She started another channel. I guess that's the space out of space channel, whatever. um, Doing their beef. And that's how she actually grew her numbers when she was beefing with Tracy. Yep. That's how her numbers grow. Far as I remember. Okay. But anyways, I see Rita and her daughter beefing again. Her daughter did a live not too long ago. I said, oh my God. Again, they spent years apart only to get back together only to fight again. The shit is fucking crazy. She pretty much frustrated with her mom. Sometimes I hate to say this, sometimes the best thing way to protect yourself and your peace is to part ways even with the people that you love, even if it's your mama, your daddy, your brother. You covered Christopher yet? Who's Christopher? You talking about that white man that used to be around in the chats? I ain't seen him in a while. If that's who you're talking about. Who's Christopher? Oh, hey JB Long Winded. I talked briefly about her what happened the last couple of nights. If you notice, I try not to talk about her too long because I'd be damned. She try to say, "Oh, all her content. She's such a narcissist. Oh, all she think about is me, 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 me." And if you notice, every time she click a link, she makes shit all about her and her life and stuff. Child, please, and who she's dating and stuff. And sometimes they pull it out of her through questions. Why? Because folks are messy. They want to know. She talks about you. She talked about me in a while. I don't know about lately, but I don't think she talked about me in a minute. She's so distraught about this drunk. Like, how the fuck she's in her 50s and she let a young man like that son her like that? Like, sometimes she gets her licks in and she'll drag him and he'll back off. If you notice, he'll back off a little bit and then he'll come back and use um her friend Mary's death. And I knew he was going to do that. He did it last night. And I said, watch he come back and mention the death of her friend. Just because that's what he do. He gathers everything about you and then throw it in your face. But he's so nice though. According to her, he's so nice and sweet. No, the fuck he isn't. That nigga is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's the person you don't want to be around with. And if you think in his nice little version, while you sitting there letting up, telling him everything, getting relaxed, and just telling him everything, you don't think he ain't gonna make that public? You don't think he gonna make every private conversation y'all had public out here the moment he get mad at you or he feel a ways about you. She's a nasty little, yeah, yeah. If you notice, I try not to talk about her too much over here, cause child, I be damn, my channel gonna be based on her fucking ass. But it's the fuck shit is going on. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. What's up with him getting mad? He was getting frustrated with Lolo because when she was over there, right? This is when he was somewhat in a better mood after he lost his chance, and he allowed um JC over there, and they was joking about JC going to Vegas, and Lola was like, "I ain't going, I ain't going, I ain't going. Fuck that. She going, I ain't going." Like she was for work, she was upset. So then he was, "No, we was just joking, we was just joking, we was just joking." And she was like, "Nah, fuck that, I ain't going. If she going, I ain't going. I'm for real." How about why it seemed like he got a little frustrated? He was slick talking. No, I don't know if they picked up on that shit. But he was like slick talking her and shit. The live is probably gone. But yeah, he was slick talking her for a minute. He was getting frustrated. So she hit the link, and I guess they was all the issue. She's like, "I'm not going to no Vegas. I'm not flying nowhere." Oh, she ain't finna get on no plane. So I guess because of that, I don't know what was said because I didn't hear her say it myself, JC. But Lola was upset that she was going around saying that she was acting immature because she won't sit on a link with her. I'm like, well, she's in her right not to want to be around you. Now she didn't tell Lemon don't have her on there. What she said to Lemon was, listen, if you have JC on your panel, I won't be on the panel because I don't feel comfortable around this broad. You know, that's what he's about to do tonight. Yeah, he about to get another strike too. They ready. These people got their devices ready, baby. I don't know who he pissed off, but he better reconcile real quick. And it's several people, and it ain't just Rick. There's several people that's ready to hit that flag. And I believe some of them be hitting the links, be sitting on a panel with them every night. He let them up there. I guarantee you, half the motherfuckers are the ones trying to hit that flag button. They on the link with him, talking to him. Meanwhile, they sitting there flagging him while they sitting there saying trigger words. But see, he was warned. Listen, it's certain people you might not want to have on your panel, yo, because they're setting you up, but he won't listen. He keep bringing them over there. He ain't listening. So, oh well. He get what the fuck he get. Say what you want about my weird channel and my little games I like to play, which is fun, by the way. I stay on the green over on this side, okay? Who the fuck wanna go and flag a game? Who the fuck gonna flag content of me running around trying to run a restaurant, playing a gaming act? I'll wait. Slow but steady. I ain't got them worries. I ain't got to worry about, let me go on ahead and delete my live stream. And I've been streaming for 15 hours. Dummy. That's hustling backwards. And the V lady did say that he wasn't going to last long. It takes somebody that been on top to know. It takes somebody that been on top that had felt that arrogance, felt like they was above everything, that nothing could touch them. It takes somebody to Okay, I see it happening to him. He ain't gonna last long. Now look what's happening. Look what's happening. Mm-hmm. He can't get back at Rick for false reporting. But is it false reporting though? Because truth be told, on that old channel, do you know how many fucking violations he had? He shouldn't even be monetized on that old channel. Look how many times, for example, he had Rex over there talking about raping women and children. And that shit stay monetized. That's not fair to keep content like that monetized. Meanwhile, they demonetizing people for less. Like his shit be breaking so many violations on YouTube. But because it's so long and nobody reported, they don't know what to look for. Unless you got them little timestamps. Okay? He goes on Manlink and then flags him. That's the case. Well, he also said he don't care. He said if something happened to his channel or whatever, he can report it. He don't care. As long as his mission is, as long as he see him getting taken down, even if it's at the risk of his channel getting taken down, he don't give a fuck. Mission accomplished. That's how I took it. And stop pissing off these Pisces. I'm a Pisces myself, but I know like, whoo, we could. Hey, you piss off a Pisces man. Shit. Me, I'm a patient one. I don't get you right away. I get you when you think you relax, nice and relax and shit. I can wait a long time. Well, I get at somebody, you ain't gonna see me coming when I get at you. I'm gonna sit back like, okay, I'm gonna let you live right now. Sometimes I won't get you. I let the Most High get your ass. There's certain things where God say, vengeance is mine. You sit back. I got this. Okay. Let me go on over here and play my games and mind my business. You got this. Especially when you put your mouth on my family. I'm gonna let the Most High take care of your ass. He got a lot of warnings. Did you see that guy PA said that he's taking it? Oh yeah, I talked about that. I talked about that. He says he's a felon. So you admit to a violation, dude? Is he on parole? Cause all somebody gotta do is take that clip. He better hope and pray nobody ain't record that shit. Cause the thing is deleted now. And if somebody clip it and send it to his parole officer, he's done for. You talking about you got guns and shit, you a felon. He's talking a little bit too much. First of all, like he's not moving. You're not wise. This is sometimes you just need to shut up. You telling too much. He do too much when he keep undoing his man bun and putting it back up. Like, well, what's wrong with you? Taking his shirt off. Remember he was coming at Rick Reed, taking like, what's all this? What is this? I keep telling you, I'm telling you. I could be wrong, but I'm telling you, I think that's when arrest those people. Remember, he said he got a whole new group of people nobody don't know about that. He got a whole new group. They be on some other Discord, honey. I think that's one of his folks. Go on over there in the B sector and grow your numbers over there. See, go see that nigga Lemon, that drunk motherfucker. Just sit on his panel and cam up. You wanna get your numbers? He be getting like 400, 500 a night. Just go over there, click his link, and just sit there and turn your camera on. Yeah, play around with your hair. Just sit on camera, play around with your hair a little bit. Like there's a lot of older black women there. Go over there, and they got money too. They got money. Just sit there and click the link, and just sit there on camera. Remember how Mel was sent over there, and she used to sit on camera, and then there was that other like white lady he sent over there. She'll show cam up from time to time, playing in her hair and shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same shit. It's just a dude. You have to pay attention to the patterns. The patterns. Bunch of nuts over there. These people are getting sent over there. And they used to go to that was the Umar boys. When the Umar boys came through. They used to go through the trifecta, right? That's what they call themselves now, the trifecta. Even though it's like, well, ain't it like 4 or 5 of them or something? Anyways, but I guess they not as easygoing as women. Sometimes they'll go to watch YouTube cameras. Sometimes they'll go over there, but they mainly go where he at. He'll let anybody up there. And that shit is weird as hell how grown folks cannot stand this boy. He cannot stand this man, but yet he'll sit there and hit his link several times a night. That shit is weird. And these are the people that folks are supporting. Hell, don't be surprised if he flagging him too. Shit, he probably flagging his ass too. These are the people that get the support. Child, I cannot. They are doing work out there, as you can hear, and it's like shit. It's oh shoot, damn. I keep forgetting it get dark early. I am not used to this early darkness. I'm not. I'm used to the sunshine. Ain't even 5 yet. It is getting dark now. Well, anyway, I've been on here for an hour. Let me see. Let me oats more attention to folks who don't like him. I noticed that. Maybe it's that need for attention because he do cry. It came out that he cries a lot about how people don't like him. He has very low self esteem. How people don't like him, they want to use him, but yet he let these people around him. And the folks and the people that try to help him, he push them away. He call them bitches and stuff. It's like, oh, okay. You got one time to call me a bitch. Fuck you. Y'all see when that other one cussed me out? Also cussed me out of that poop spot, whatever shit spot, poop spot. That person cussed me the fuck out. Like what? Cause when I vote on my fucking community wall, I'm gonna keep writing shit too. You don't want to be pissed off. Don't watch my community wall. I'm telling you, cause I could be on one sometimes. I try to be careful, cause you gotta abide by the rules, even when you on the community walls. See you later. Thanks for having me. No problem, Diane. No problem. And thanks for everybody else for stopping by here. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. I didn't really think I was gonna be on here this long. Oh, talk a little bit about. And I remember I'm not part of no sector. nor I don't want to be part of no sector. I'm just an observer, a spectator, okay? That just been around a very long time. Because some people, I guess they feel threatened by me. I don't know, thinking I'm trying to enter a sector. No, I don't have the need to belong or want to be a part of any group, okay? You notice I don't hit links. I don't have that need to, okay, I want attention now. Can y'all hold me? And can y'all child, please? Never that. Mm-mm. I have real life friends and family for that. Okay. I don't have to run on YouTube for validation from nobody. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. Thank you guys for hitting that link, that like for me. Okay. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time and see you around these streets. Later. Bye now.